So mama, there are some few things throughout the pregnancy I want you to bear in mind. Anything you do, either lifting, going up the hill, walking your dog, anything, pushing, helping with the shopping bags. So as your belly grows, you will notice that there's like stretching happening, and the tissues are stretching so that allow your little one to grow. And the core muscles are layered, so deep core muscles are surrounded like a corset from your spine all around here. Then we have another layers that are going so sideways, okay, crossing over. Then we have a rectus abdominis that goes around. We have a deep core, the pelvic muscles that support, also diaphragm. So all this needs to be in consideration. So, and when we move, when we going to the, come off the couch, we are working out abs, so we are activating those core all the time. There might be times when you need to lift something heavy and you're pushing the door or anything. So you need to bear in mind that you need to make sure your core is engaged, and all these exercises we have been doing when we are bringing the belly, bringing the baby upwards, inwards and in, and then we are doing the action, okay? So that was the action. So I just wanted to explain you a little bit more about what's happening with the middle line, which is connective tissue that is connecting your rectus abdominis muscles, which are here, which are the six packs that we always see it do lines. And then there's a middle line. Connective tissue will be stretching out no matter what, because it's simply a natural way so that allow your baby to grow. But when where the problem happens is when we actually create the pressure from inside, the pressure, so that means the rectus abdominis muscle will be squeezing it out, and what it does, it's squeezing out and it creates this like doming. Yeah, if you can see this is the doming which we want to avoid. Anything we do, any kind of exercises, so it will look like this. So this is your bump, and then it's kind of like almost like creating like a roof. And that's called doming, and we need to avoid this doming as much as we can, because every time we experience this doming, it's basically if somebody is poking with the finger from inside, and each time it's being poked, each time this intra-abdominal pressure is being overstretched, too much pressure, then if too much pressure is being pressed, then this connective tissue is weakening out, okay? It's being all the time poked, all the time. So this doming is happening, the rectus abdominis are squeezing in, and this connective tissue is stretching out, because somewhere this pressure needs to go, and obviously it goes to the weakest part. So these connective tissues are not meant to do this, okay? These are meant to stretch and allow this baby for a room, but not weakened, okay? When this happens and it weakens, this is where when we give birth, we can have diastasis recti. This means that if after pregnancy, if I check you with the fingers, I will be able to enter with my fingers just like that, with 2 fingers or 3 fingers. So it's really up to depending on the pressure that was poked throughout the pregnancy, like this, okay? So anything you do, please do check if my belly is good, if there's no doming happening. And if it does, straight away stop it when you can, and always be cautious about when you lift something heavy. Is my connective tissues like nice and round and straight, or the rectus abdominis is pressing on it and this is being poked out, okay? So I hope this helps, and if you need a more explanation, I'm more than happy to explain you. So it's not that you always need to keep your belly tight. It's great and it's healthy to relax it as well. But what happens if it's relaxed all the time and never being contracted, so there's no strength? So that's why daily, when we even walk, we just bring that belly in, hold it for 1 minute, breathing through the rib cage, and let release. And then go again, we'll bring it, just be aware and cautious about this growing bump that you have. So yes, so this is what I wanted to share with you, and I want you to activate the rib cage breathing as much as you can, because if your ribcage is not working properly, it puts pressure onto your pelvis, and other conditions can appear. So therefore, really, because what I noticed from my clients, most of the women are not activated into diaphragm, and simply because the work is always at the desk and you're not running or not being you don't have a cardio stamina. So, and it's okay, this is your job, this is your lifestyle, but when it comes to activating it and making sure that everything's functioning, the ribcage needs to work, okay? So making this alive, making sure we are not doming, and you will be fine, just fine, okay, throughout the pregnancy. Okay, I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!